Got one Paul here. Today's just going to be a quick video where I'm going to show you guys a little strategy on how to figure out where the market is going to go before the market opens. We're going to be looking at the S&P 500. So in order to get this to work, you first got to look at the charts for what it closed at, what the number was when it closed, and then unless you have the upgraded membership on TradingView, you won't be able to see off market hours. So you could do this by going and you could download TradeLocker on your phone, and it'll show you. But I'm gonna give you guys an example because right now the market will be open in about an hour. So we're going to be looking at SPY and what it closed at, and you can actually see what it's doing right now off off market hours. So this only really works for those that have trades that are in overnight, and you can see where the market's gonna go right before it opens. So you can make better decisions. But if you're holding a trade overnight, there's really nothing you can do. But it's a really neat way of seeing. Okay, you check what it closed at, and you can check where it's currently going by looking at the offline hours, and you can see it move. So I'll show you how to do this. You'll need TradingView. You'll need to be looking at what it closed at, and then you go to TradeLocker. We'll be able to see it in action off market hours. All right, so first of all, we can look at SPY here, and we can see. Let's go to the hour here. Let's check here with the hour. Let's go to the 5-minute real quick. Now the market's not open right now. It will be in about an hour, but we can see that it closed at about 573.84. That is what we closed at. So if you'll understand that the SPY here closed at 573. So now if we go to TradeLocker here, you can download here. Now you can download this, without having a broker or whatever. You can still download this, and you can check the charts. So you don't necessarily have to have a broker to do this. But if we load up TradeLocker, and then you want to go to markets, and then you just want to pick whatever asset you want. Now if you're doing this on Forex, you're going to have to go to the ticker SPX, but that's basically the same thing. And it will show you what it's doing offline hours. So we could tell right now that you can see the candles are moving, even though that the market is closed right now. We can see, no, let's just do this on the hour because we checked on the hour with TradingView here. But we can see that we're at 576. So it's at 5. You pay no attention to that last number because this is basically it's 576. It's basically. So right now it's at 576, and it closed. It was about 8 hours. Let's see. Hold on. It closed at 573. 573 to 576. So that's about a $2, maybe a $2 difference in price. It probably closed right about here. This is where it closed, 574. It probably closed around here, and then after hours it did this. So after hours you can see that it still moved and it still went up. So we could tell that we are at a 576 to 574. It's a $2 difference. Most likely, and when the market opens, it'll probably be about a $200 move if you're doing one contract. So let's work quickly. That's what you do. You could probably do this with some other assets. Now, doing this on TradeLocker, there's other assets you can check as well. Let's just look at a couple here. See if we could check any extra ones here. We can do Apple here. But real quickly, before we look at Apple, we want to look at it here through TradingView. We'll look at Apple, see what Apple's doing before the market's opening. We'll check Apple. We'll see what it closed at. Closed at about 232. So let's look at Apple right now, see what it's doing. Okay, so Apple currently is at 231. So it is, we can tell that Apple is 232. I don't think that's moving much. I don't know if it's not moving. I guess you really can only do this with the S&P 500. I don't see if any of these other ones move. Amazon. I don't see these other ones moving. So it looks like the only one you can really do this for is the S&P 500. So the other ones weren't moving, but we can see it move with the S&P 500. So you can really check with the S&P 500. All you have to do is go to TradingView, and you see what it closed at. And if you have any overnight positions, you'll know if you'll have a good pump in the morning. It closed at 270. It closed at 573, and if you look on here, you'll see that it's at 576, almost at 577. So you can see SPY move overnight, not the other ones, but this is a really it's a real interesting way to see what the direction is doing. You can also base this off of, if you're seeing that it's moving up, if you see that it has a lot of momentum going up, most likely it's going to continue in that direction. So if you're looking at this and you're seeing that the momentum has been up a lot, you'll notice that the direction is probably going to be going up. So you could prepare when the market opens to put in for calls or put in for puts, unless something happens at open. But most likely you could prepare for the day to be putting in for calls. Most likely if you see it going down, you could prepare. So this is an interesting thing to do to see what the market is going to do. Basically, it only benefits you if you have like a trades overnight running. You want to check you want to check if your trades are going to be bullish in the morning or not, or if they're going to go down. I personally do not try to do overnight trades, but usually I can find they go into my favor. You make some pretty good gains if you end up in the right direction. But anyway, you check on TradingView first for what the price closed at, and then you go to Trade Locker. You don't have to have a broker to check it. You can just load up SPX and see what direction it's going and what direction it's headed to towards the morning and open. But anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. See you guys in future videos.